Are you trying to sound like this guy?
I wanna go to the moon. Darling, so soon, darling, so soon.
Are you trying to make music that's gonna make people literally elevate from their seats? Reach another plane of existence. That's why I'm here. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to sound like Don Toliver, especially Don Toliver from Kanye West's song Moon. Before we begin, and excuse the shitty webcam quality, all right? I'll get a good one, I promise. If you're an artist who's trying to release music on Spotify, Apple Music, you name it, consider clicking the first link in the description because you'll get 7% off of DistroKid. DistroKid, hands down, the best distribution platform to be putting your music everywhere. It's already only 20 bucks, so 7% off that is even better, obviously. And it helps me out too slightly, so it's a win-win situation for both of us. I'd highly recommend clicking the first link in the description. And subscribe and hit the bell for more tutorials like this. It's free and you can change your mind whatever you want. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I already have the effects on the first channel. So before we do anything, we gotta record the vocals. I wanna go to the moon. Don't leave so soon, don't leave so soon. How can I get through? Ooh, how can I get through? Ooh. Shit. So we have the vocals right here, and obviously, considering they're very dry and don't have any effect on them, they're not gonna sound as angelic as we want them to. So we're going to put the vocals on the first channel, and I'm gonna show you step by step basically how to get that sound. Now, because these first couple effects were already in like a preset I have the Autotune down here, but as anyone will tell you, this is the first thing that you need to have on top of your effects rack. It's not gonna, I doubt it's gonna make a drastic difference in sound. This is just what people heavily recommend. But yeah, first of all, you want your Autotune. Obviously the song is in F major. The two key things you gotta focus on: retune speed and humanize. While his vocals aren't as auto-tune heavy as like Travis Scott, you can definitely tell that they're processed. Like, no one thinks he's doing it completely live. So for that reason, crank the humanize all the way down, and I left the retune speed at about like 23, 20-ish, because even though it'll still retain that like auto-tuney sound, it'll sound much more natural than if we just put it all the way to 0, which we don't want. So once you're done with that, it's time for a couple things. First of all, compression, and I use the Fruity limiter compressor. So I put the threshold at negative 10.7 dB, the knee I left at 0, the ratio at about 4 to 4.31, whatever. I basically just kept it like that. I just copy basically this. Then for a de-esser, I went over here to Maximus, and I went to de-esser split band, and you can toggle with it and just basically remove the frequencies that have that sound the most. Next is a limiter, so I put the ceiling at negative 11.6 dB. The gain I added to like 3.7. Just kept these effects over here, nothing too crazy. For the equalization, I basically removed all the low and the muddy frequencies and basically kept it like this. I had it a little higher over here, but I actually kind of recommend just keeping it a little more flattened so those frequencies aren't like super irritating. And finally, we want some saturation, which we can get from Soundgoodizer. This will make your vocals sound super crispy and super professional. So with just that alone, the vocals sound like this now. I wanna go to the moon. Don't leave so soon, don't leave so soon. How can I get through? Just a quick break from this video. I'm gonna guess from you watching this video that you are into music that will make you elevate. If that's the case, it will mean the world to me if you can click the link in the pinned comment, because I make music similar to Tame Impala, that psychedelic dream pop type thing. So if you like music that'll make you feel like you're elevating, it will mean the world to me if you can save this song, put it on your playlist, literally anything. I personally think you'll enjoy it, and I put a lot of effort into it. But anyway, back into the video. But as you can tell, this isn't planned, but we're gonna do this just to show you how to properly do this stuff. So fuck. So the reason I have this looping is because that's all the white noise that's being played in the background. So as you can see, If we focus over here, that is all the white noise. So what we're gonna do is basically remove that. The problem with it being is that there's so many different frequencies where it hits. So it sounds a little better, but this is a very complicated process that isn't easily resolved. But at the end of the day, after you add the beat as well as like the last couple effects, it'll basically be gone. Like I could barely hear it through my headphones. But now the two biggest things that are really just gonna elevate you is the reverb and the delay. So for reverb, I basically kept it at these settings. So the wet I put at 85%, the dry at 89%, because the biggest mistake some people do is like they just think, yeah, let's just crank the wet and remove all the dry. And this is what happens when you basically do that. It just sounds like dog shit, respectfully. I mean, it literally does sound like you're in a bathroom. So no, keep the dry at a decent level. You still want your vocals to pop. And the wet at 85. Put dampening at 4.0 kilohertz. The decay time at 1.5 seconds. The room size at 50. That's basically it. And for some small extra effect, I added some delay over here, which basically what I did with it, I added a ping pong effect. Panned it all the way hard right, which it doesn't matter if you do it left or right. All that does is show where it's gonna start. It'll either start the ping pong effect on the left or right channel. It really doesn't matter. I put the time at 0 seconds. I think that's 0 seconds or whatever that is. No, that's not, sorry, not 0 seconds. I put the time thing at A basically. I kept it at tempo sync obviously. And yeah, I basically just kept those effects. I did lower it all the way to 22% though, because I feel like some people put their delay way too loud, which becomes annoying. But with all that being said, the final sound you get. Shit, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. It sounds nice. It sounds I elevated listening to this. And that's basically how you do it. If you're trying to elevate some people, just follow these simple effects, right? Just remember to have Autotune, remember to have compressor, remember to have a Deesser, remember to have a limiter, a parametric EQ, some form of saturation, quite a bit of reverb, and some slight delay. But anyway, boys, this has been the video for today. Consider subscribing for more tutorials like this, hitting the bell, right, to get notified whenever I drop something new. It's free. You can change your mind whenever you want. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So, peace.